When you have inherited the soul from your father's side, from your mother's side, thus you have inherited their thought patterns too. If they were afflicted with financial problems, they pass on to you. And then once you inherit that, then you are thinking their thoughts. That's why I say your thoughts are not strictly your thoughts. They are your father's thought, your mother's thought, your grandparents' thoughts, great-great-grandparents' thoughts. So how do you get rid of them? You know now there is you as an individual thinking thoughts, and then you have the ability to decide whether to accept a thought or not, or accept a disease or not. Just as I have to tell diabetes, no, stop it. So similarly, you can turn to your thought patterns and tell them, hey, this is not going to work for me. These poverty thoughts are not mine. That's one thing that you have to do on a conscious level. That's not enough. And this is where the soul genetics is very important to understand, that the departed souls of your father, mother, and grandparents, they are on their journey. To what is called the world of the ancestors, the galaxy of ancestors, and which is under the control of Vishnu Loka. And it is very difficult for them to move on because they are really struggling to move forward. And who can help them is you. You can help them. And why do I have to help them? Because if you help them to move forward to liberation, they will be liberated, and their liberation is also your liberation. Your thoughts, poverty thoughts, relationship, problems, all the other problems you have will be vanished. That's why soul genetics, and it has a technology, which is the TARPANAM technology, which is feeding the ancestors with sesame seeds and rice grains and a special grass, darba grass. That's you can go and get some information on this in Asawed websites, how to do Tarpanam, which is Tarpanam is feeding the ancestors. So these ancestors come here on every new moon day to visit with their descendants. And then what they expect is that they expect you to feed them. It's not an expensive feeding. It's just a few grains of black sesame seed and rice and some tulsi leaves and some sandalwood powder, with a darba grass. It's a grass through which their soul can. It's a technology. It's a complete technology. Yes, I can talk a lot about the tulsi leaves and the sesame seeds. The sesame seeds are incredibly powerful. It has atomic energy, and and the sandalwood also carry divine energy of the space. So for you, to be very simple, just collect all these things. They are not very difficult to collect. You can buy them from Indian stores, and then can do it yourself. Just take all of them and put it on your palms, and then pour water, and then invite your ancestors, and you're done. And then accept my offerings on both the fathers and mother's side. Please do that. The reason why there are elaborate explanations across the YouTube and Facebook, etc. And if we want to do through AstroAid, we have qualified people, especially with only one person of all the people in the world I found who is has been with me for the past couple of decades, who has the ability to, he's an expert in this ancestor reading. So you may want to consider if you want to sponsor those. I think it's a 14, 15-day everyday ritual starting from soon, I think. You can look up, it's the 21st or whatever. For 14 days, they are here on this earth plane, all your ancestors, and they need to be given food, and then that will enable them to pass quickly through the hurdles, whatever they are facing, and then as a result, they will be liberated, and as they are getting liberated, what happens? You will be liberated. Your relationship problems, your financial problems, all these are due to this is the model they have. And it is a very, very powerful one. And then this belief is pan-Asian also in other countries too, particularly in Japan, China, India, all these countries. Ancestor worship is very, very important. So that's the easiest way to take care of your multiple problems. And not only that, your health also gets better. And you can see the changes taking place. Because to deal with the problem only on a psychological, mental, or intellectual levels will not be as powerful as going to the roots, which are your souls, where you originated, just as your disease originated from your parents and grandparents, your thoughts originated from them, and we have to get rid of those negative thoughts and do that.
Shreem Brzee, Brzee, Brzee.